in this community. If we don't do this in incremental steps, that's what's going to happen. We don't have the option here. We don't control our own water system. We're part of a 4-county system. Their rates go up, our rates have to go up. Our bonding requires that we stay in compliance with the ratio of revenue to the bond. So, you know, this is great. I mean, we're doing it at a 1.1% increase. That's a negligible effect to most people's bottom line. So, you know, this is great that we're doing it in a judicious manner.
Any other discussion? Mr. Pownell?
I agree with Councilman DeVito's laudatory comments. My only problem is, again, this has kind of been, I don't want to use the word backdoor, it's been delayed to the point where we're approving something that has our requirement to be approved, and yet it's, I don't understand why we couldn't have done it a couple of months ago, if that's the case.
Yes, yes.
Sure, I can't answer that one. I do not know.
I can answer that.
Okay, go ahead.
The November 15th is the consumer price index that we use. That does not come out until December the 15th. And because the council only has one meeting in December, I was not able to give you that information. Now, I had that information for you all in your mailboxes the first regular scheduled meeting of January. I had not received any phone calls or emails in regard to this matter prior to.
Any other questions? All right, we'll call for the vote. Roll call. Is this a roll call or?
No.
It's a voice vote. All right. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed?
No.
No.
Same three? Split both ways?
Aye.
You voted yes,
Yes.
this time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's 4-2. All right. Entertain a motion to read.
Make a motion to suspend the rules and read ordinance number 2134 by title only.
Motion been made. Do I second?
Second.
Mr. Berry seconded. All in
I
favor,
need a
say
roll call.
Yeah.
Roll call.
Yeah. When she gets ready.
Ms. Alexander?
Yes.
Mr. Pownell?
No.
Dr. Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. DeVito?
Yes.
Ms. Balance?
Present.
It's a no vote. So it's 3-3. That brings it back to me again.
No.
No.
4-2.
4-2.
Okay, 4-2. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
4-1-1.
I was watching her write them down.
Actually, it is 4-1-1.
It's 4-1-1.
Yeah. Present vote's a no vote. And what we were told at Municipal League. So it can be recorded as a present vote, still votes as no. All right. Let's see, that was the second reading. And we have to read it now.
Just by title?
Title only.
So when is the emergency clause portion read?
After the third reading.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, ordinance number 2134, an ordinance amending chapter 10.44.04, the Municipal Code of the City of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, increasing rates for services rendered by the water system of the City of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, prescribing other matters relating thereto, and providing an emergency clause.
All right. Motion's been made to ballot title only has been read. Any voice vote? Mr. DeVito, I guess it's discussion again. We'll keep switching back and forth. We're going to have to fix that.
Is it, move to approve ordinance number 2134 on its second reading.
All right. Motion's been made to approve on second reading. Need a second?
Second.
Mr. Berry seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Present.
All right. 4-1-1. Read it the last time. This time we'll include the Emergency ordinance. Yes, Mr. DeVito.
Move to suspend the rules and read ordinance number 2134 on its third reading by title only.
Motion been made. Motion been made to read by title only on the third reading.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Berry.
Roll call vote.
Mr. DeVito?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Ms. Balance?
Present.
Ms. Alexander?
Yes.
Dr. Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mr. Pownell?
No.
3 yeses, 1 no, and present, 411.
And this is the one we read the emergency clause on. Mr. Weaver.
You've got 3 votes, yes.
Okay.
They've got a motion and a second to read it, then a voice vote, or a roll call
What
vote,
we just did, yeah.
and then you read it.
Okay, so
And
you're going to
it's
have to read the whole thing again?
No.
Okay.
Just the emergency clause.
She'll have to read by the title only.
Title
then
and
add the
emergency.
clause. She'll have to read the title. and
No,
then
you
emergency.
do the vote on the third reading, and then you do the emergency clause after the third reading.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ordinance number 2. Of the City of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, prescribing other matters relating thereto, and providing an emergency clause.
Now you have to read the clause.
Move to approve ordinance number 2134.
Oh, my bad.
Move to approve ordinance number 2134 on its third reading.
Motion been made to approve on third readings. A
Second.
Mr. Berry, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Present.
Okay.
Now you need a motion to read the emergency.
Move to read the emergency clause.
Mr. DeVito move to read the emergency clause on ordinance 2134. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Berry seconded. All in favor?
Voice vote,
Voice
or
vote.
roll call
Roll
vote.
call vote. Okay. We're getting it right.
Ms. Balance?
Present.
Ms. Alexander?
Yes.
Dr. Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Mr. Pownell?
No.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. DeVito?
Yes.
Four yeses, 1 no, 1 present.
Now you read it.
The Emergency Clause, Section 6. Because the proposed water rate increases are necessary for the efficient operations of the City of Eureka Springs, Arkansas water system, an emergency is hereby declared to exist, and since approval of the water system rate increases is necessary for the preservation of public peace, health, safety, and continuance of public services, this ordinance shall take effect and be in force from and after its passage and approval.
Move to approve the emergency clause reading. Motion?
Oh, it's done.
It's done?
Done.
Okay.
It's a done job.
All right, we're done. Thank you. No other items on new business. Next is open for city council comments. Floor is open. Whoever wants to jump in.
So you want to
Mr. Pano?
Pass.
Doc? Ms. Alexander?
I'm very pleased to be here with you all. It seems to be a wonderful group of minds here working together, I hope. And for anyone in the public, please always feel free to contact me at any time through my email address on the city site. I'm willing to speak with anyone at any time. Thank you.
Mr. DeVito?
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. It's a new day in Eureka Springs, new council. The government in Eureka Springs works effectively when the people work for the government. I encourage everybody to be involved. We can't do it by ourselves. And being involved in, what John Kennedy said about that's not what your government can do for you. It's your job, and that's part of the routine. So step up to the plate, volunteer for commissions, committees. It's a whole lot easier than sitting in this hot seat. So it's an easy job, folks. Give it a try because we really do need your help. Thank you.
Mr. Berry.
I think our mayor is going to make a comment on it also, but I know in our packet for the city council members, we got a bill that's going to be talked about at legislature. And for people who need to read the Lovely County Citizen, our quorum court member, Lamont Ritchie, addressed this issue that was coming up, and the bill is going to take money that is basically allocated and created from this district and put it into one pot to be used as the county judges sees fit. Basically, I think there's a little bit more to it, but the mayor is going to address that also. But I think the people of the city needs to be aware of that and look at and read the article in the paper because this is something that can affect our public library and some other issues that we need to be aware of.
Thank you, sir.
And that's it.
Ms. Balance?
It's my honor to be sitting at this table serving the citizens of Eureka Springs with my esteemed colleagues. And my colleague who mentioned compromise earlier, I'd like to remind him that compromise is a two-way street. Thank you, and have a happy new year.
Ms. Clerk? Yes, you do.
I'm very pleased that we're finally getting the ball rolling, and I'm enjoying working with all of you. Keep me on my toes. I'm sure you will.
I'm sorry that's buried in my notes. I was called this afternoon to remind people that the water district early voting starts voting day is water district.
So I guess it's down to me now. Well, as your newly elected mayor and coming into this the hot seat, a lot more to learn. I will endeavor to do so. I appreciate your patience. I may have snapped and barked a couple of times tonight, but that's what they pay me to do. I'm thrilled to death to be with you, and I think that we can make this go along smooth. We may not always agree, which is good, but if we all agreed, something's wrong. In reference to what Mr. Berry was talking about, apparently I was notified today that the Carroll County Library has, the Carnegie Library in Eureka Springs has filed suit against the County of Carroll, the Carroll County Library Board, and a few other entities in the county in reference to this upcoming situation regarding the monies, the tax monies. I encourage everyone to get out and find out more about this and talk to your council. There I go. Now I'm talking council instead of JPs. Talk to your JP members, attend the quorum court meetings, which is just like coming to this thing, only on the county level. Especially get a hold of Mr. Laverty, since his name has been brought into this, and Mr. King, who is well aware of the situation. I've spoken with him about it, and I'll let you draw your own conclusions about it, and you can talk to him. That's all I've got. Thank you, guys. I think we did. I think we did good. Okay, motion been made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Okay. Thank you, folks.